Hello and welcome back to another episode of Loop Hero. So last time we collected up a bunch of resources and I think we are looking for some upgrades here. So we can upgrade the war camp already. This would add another 4% to our hero's strength. I assume strength is just a modifier on how much damage we do. It could also be a modifier to how much overall, maybe our HP and damage. It could be applied like that. I'm not completely sure. We could also upgrade our watchtower, which increasing the strength of the crossbowmen would also be useful. It would also give us an extra supply slot, so that is very interesting. We could also look at building some more buildings. We could build some more watchtowers. We could build some more forests. And a lumberjack. So, okay, so it looks like forests can be placed anywhere along here, but also adjacent to other forests. So, how about we place another forest down here? We don't have any more of the nature things, but if we click on the lumberjack, we can place it right here. And this will give us stable branches for each loop adjacent to, for each tile adjacent to this. So we can get 2 stable branches every time. So this is how things are. Earlier, we managed to stabilize a small part of forest. Now it's almost a real part of our world. We can enter it and return safely without fear of disappearing from reality. We can even chop some wood there, but not all at once. Consider it our mutual triumph. The keeper of the forest is not very talkative, but he knows what he's doing. While you're away, he'll supply us with wood, and he's also a decent craftsman if need be. So, the decent craftsman thing means we can actually craft furniture, which is another reason why I am pretty excited. So if we go to craft, we've unlocked the furniture. So we can use 5 wood along with metamorphosis to craft furniture. Furniture items, we haven't gotten very many furniture items. So I think we do want to see about building. I think we're going to craft one new one and see what we get. Okay, we got another alchemist shelf, which is an extra +1 to potions. These are all very nice, but something seems... It seems like we want a certain type of resource because we really want to increase the amount of supply slots we have. So we could upgrade the gymnasium, which would unlock the town card. Oh. Lots of interesting upgrades we can do. Let us take, but we want things that allows us to build this warehouse here. So +10 to our camp supply limit, I think would be crazy good for all sorts of things. The metal, 3 metal we can come by. Like, that's not very hard. It's these orbs of expansion. A physical manifestation of expanding space in the form of a little sphere. So we want as many of these orbs of expansion as possible so we can start, we can bring our stuff to the next level. Let us take a look at this resource. I've been, taking a look through the encyclopedia in between runs. And where is the orb of expansion? So you get it from fights with 4 or more enemies. The higher number of enemies, the higher the chance. So that has told me we are definitely going to be going in here. We're going to be going for lots and lots of enemies. So what we are going to be doing for our expedition, we are going to remake our entire deck. So we are going to deselect everything. So I don't think this is mostly, I don't want to fall into too much of a pattern, so I think this is going to be pretty nice. So I think we should kind of start at the top and move down. So we want orbs of expansion. We want big single fights with lots and lots of, damage and that kind of stuff applied. So, so for our golden card, I think we're still going to go with Arsenal. Though, which class we're going to pick, I think we're going to be going with the Knight. The Necromancer isn't very good for big fights because of the magic HP. Kind of, you don't want big fights when you have magic HP. And kind of the same with the Rogue, though that is mostly because we usually go Arsenal and unlock his own magic HP. So that is very interesting. I don't think we are going to add forests because I don't think the villages, the forest spawn, are going to be very useful for us right now. Okay, so we're just going to go rocks and meadows for this category. We are going to grab Oblivions. And we are... Okay. So beacons. So I think we are going to grab treasuries and temporal beacons. We're going to grab vampire mansions to add more people onto, our certain fights. We're going to grab spider cocoons. I would like outposts, but I'm not sure I want outposts. I think we definitely want villages and wheat fields. I think we're going to add bookeries so we can kind of refresh our deck a lot. And also when they finish, they kind of turn into something like vampire mansions and add more guys to fights, which we want for these orbs of expansion. I think with the spider cocoons, we should be able to spawn enough enemies by this stuff. We could also add chrono crystals for just for like duplicating effects and get, it would give us a lot more HP per day. We could also add groves and cemeteries, but I think we're going to move away from those specifically because they spawn, they don't spawn near as quickly as spider cocoon, and rat wolves can actually wander, so they don't actually clump up. So we're kind of going the opposite. I think we are going to grab chrono crystals, but I think this is going to be our deck. Is there anything else we would like to add? We could go battlefields. It'd be very interesting to go battlefields. I think we will add battlefields because getting the chests I think will be very important, and I think that is that. So we are going to select the Knight. I think the Knight is going to do rather well with the current setup, but something that definitely needs to change is our supply. So we were using a lot of these silverware, which is useful against undead, but we don't have any more undead. So we are going to be moving this in a different direction. We definitely have a lot of vampires, so we could go some damage against vampires, which is certainly useful. -4 damage from all vampires, so we take less. That could be very useful as well. I think we are going to want to take the kitchen knife. And I think we are going to take the garlic because that gives us, health, and it gives us damage to vampires, which I think is very awesome. I think we are going to take 2 alchemist shelves. And then I think we want to kind of go all in on the maximum HP. So with all of this maximum HP plus the base HP, I think we will get, like, we will start out with quite a bit of extra armor here. Let us sort. I would also like the jeweler's lens, just because 10% chance of finding rare items is always nice. And antique wardrobe, I think, would also add quite a bit to our setup. I think we're going to drop one of the alchemist shelves, and we're going to add the jeweler's lens. Do we want the antique wardrobe? It could be useful, but I'm not sure if it is going to be as useful. But 10 max HP, how useful is that going to be? We could maybe shift it around a little bit. Instead of maybe max HP, we grab meat stew. Gives us extra HP when we pass through villages. So that could also be useful, but that's also just plus 5 HP to each of our villages, which isn't crazy. We could also take cheese instead. I think cheese will be better. Just because that extra HP, we are getting more base HP from these breads and the kitchen knife. So adding the cheese allows us to get a lot more, bang for buck. And I think the alchemist shelf, actually, the extra potion slot's nice, but not sure it's critical. Let us sort this again. We could add mixed nuts, but we could just add a loaf of bread and probably accomplish something quite similar. Brass candlestick isn't going to be useful with our current setup. Sturdy stool. I think we just max out our food category here. So we get the most benefit out of the kitchen knife, the jeweler's lens, extra damage versus vampires, and then a bunch of maximum HP, and something to help sustain us from fight to fight, I think is going to be useful. So I know that was kind of a long process, but we are going to get into our expedition at this point. We did use up a lot of our metal making the lumberjack here, but he will supply us with a bunch of, he'll supply us with a bunch of wood as we go from run to run. So adding that wood is going to be extremely useful. So I think we are going to grab that. We're going to move with this guy. Here we go. So because this is the night, we get to use all of the slots. Thank the Lord. First time in forever. So we're moving this way. Okay. I feel like that's backwards. Am I just being dumb? I might just be being dumb. This is actually kind of compact. This is very interesting. I like it. Well, I'm going to pop the arsenal here. We unlock the helmet. Helmet. I'm not sure. Wait, we may not have run with the arsenal with the knight before this point. So this could be very interesting. Retaliation damage. Yes. I like that. I think we pop a village here. And we're going to start working on a mountain right away. A harpy mountain. We get, actually it's +6 bonus. So that is a significant upgrade. A vampire mansion. Do we fight ghouls right away? I think we fight ghouls right away. We aren't super invested with the health, and we are really interested in fighting large groups all at the same time. So, okay, so temporal beacon. So temporal beacon makes days pass faster, or like time, in a certain area. So temporal beacon would make, days. What does it say? Speeds up time by 50%. Can spawn time watchers which are afraid of vampires within its aura. So I kind of would like. So time watchers are actually very annoying to kill, but making days pass by faster is actually very good for us because it makes our HP per day kind of go bonkers. Combine that with chrono crystals and things can get crazy real fast. I don't know if it is like, you know, if it affects things like spawn rate for slimes and such. I don't know. I think we are going to pop it there though. So our retaliation damage is actually doing crazy work for us here. We're going to take a decent amount of damage here, but they are going to actually be eating the dead. Okay, so this has the same defense and gives us counter and vampirism. That is just worse. So we are going to take that to keep our defense stat a little bit higher. Okay. It is really annoying that they just eat each other. Retaliation damage even higher up sounds awesome. So popping a village here would make it ruined as well. I don't know if we want to do something like that at this point. Though we do want to fight more fights like that because we just got an orb of expansion, which is something we really want. Okay, let's go for it. So let's grab this guy. So we're going to take a decent amount of damage here, but we are also going to be getting a lot of loot. Like, okay, 6% evasion, but that's just a worse weapon. Retaliation damage and damage to all. So less retaliation damage, but we deal more damage. Interesting. I haven't seen any real, what was it? Rings, but there's one right there, so I guess I don't mind. So with you here, let us pop, I think maybe a spider cocoon right there will be quite useful. We are still running with Chronos, so I still want to kind of hold on to these meadows. The retaliation damage is making it quite a lot easier. That guy disappeared before doing anything. So I kind of want to set up a lot of chrono crystals, probably around here. We're gonna pop you two right there, which is gonna give us a decent amount of rations and noticeable changes, which we are always on the lookout for noticeable changes. Oh, we managed to kill the Time Watcher. That is awesome. This has more defense, more counter. We lose vampirism, but we gain attack speed. Yeah, I'd take that. Okay, pause here. Yep, let's just keep going. We are getting 12 HP per day from our two meadows right over here. I think we pop another one right there, so we get 16 HP per day, though we do want to make sure that blooms. There are a lot of slimes over here. We aren't able to, okay, so dominant mass. We could lean a lot into our defensive stats here. And, you know, just try to boost up our defense and our retaliation damage, and that would kind of, you know, all play into each other. Interesting. We could also take supplies. I think we're going to take second thoughts. I'm not sure. Dominant mass, I kind of want something that will, like, cumulatively get better. So I think we're going to go second thoughts. So surveyor could give us quite a lot. I think we take battering ram because this is really useful in large groups, and we kind of want to go with kind of a large groups scenario. I was kind of hoping to get Blade of the Morning, but battering ram I think is going to be very good. It gives us just a chance to stun everyone right away, which is going to, you know, lead for better stuff for us. I'm gonna pop those rocks down there. Looks like we got a new ring and a new helmet. Less retaliation damage. We deal 2 damage to all, but plus 3% attack speed and plus 3 vampirism. I don't know, I kind of like the retaliation damage, but the damage to all I think will come in quite handy here. And this has more stats than this helmet. So I think we'll take here. Damage to all. I think we'll do some nice stuff for us. That is just less evasion. We'll pop a battlefield here. So we can kind of get new equipment at the start of every loop. I kind of don't want to pop these wheat fields down yet because they're just going to spawn more enemies for me. And I'm not super interested in getting more enemies. That maximum HP, awesome for us. Time Watcher here. We are going to stun basically everyone. He is going to run away at this point because he's a little bitch. Okay. We are on... What are we going to do? I would like to fight and kill more Watchers like this. I think popping you there, I think could be nice. Hopefully none of these spawn before... No, okay, stun everyone. Retaliation damage is actually, I think, is doing really good work. We also have a small amount of evasion. That's just so much more retaliation damage. I think we kind of want it to help, you know, just us survive. Okay, less maximum HP. Don't like that, and I don't like that ring. It doesn't have everything we want. That we need. More max HP, more attack speed, yes. Let's get our max HP going up even more. I don't want to destroy the goblin camp because they spawn groups of enemies that give us orbs of expansion that we really, really want. Okay, only 3 of them got stunned, which is unfortunate. Okay. We didn't manage to kill him before he summoned that guy, but we are going to grab this spear, which is a bunch more damage, regen per second, counter, and attack speed. Awesome. We're going to keep the high retaliation damage. Oh no, he's going to eat the guy, but we're going to be able to take him out, thankfully. Pop you there. We are drinking a lot of our potions, and that is kind of a concern. But I don't think we are too far gone yet. Regen per second, I would like, but that is just a lot of damage, and I don't think we can really give that up. We are going to just wait a few seconds. Take advantage of a little bit of the regen before we kind of just go up for the higher damage here. Okay, take those guys out. The harpy missed us by like 2 centimeters, which is kind of incredible. Okay, we stunned him, but he still managed to disappear. Okay. We are going to keep going. We do have the crossbowman. Retaliation damage, but it would give us magic damage, counter, and regen per second. Well, we're definitely taking that armor, but I think we definitely also take this helmet. It's only 2 less retaliation damage, but gaining magic damage, counter percentage, and regen, I think is going to, you know, really take a lot of stuff to the next level. Okay, so this loop, after this loop, we should be seeing, you know, the end. Well, we should be seeing both of those convert into counts lands. Losing the evasion for counter percentage? I don't know. I think we take here. Damage to all and vampirism. I'm not sure I want that, but we do kind of want something to keep our health going. Okay, stun everyone here. You're kind of killing all of the wrong people. He does manage to escape. That is not what we like to see. let us pop the battlefield here. And let us pop both of the meadows there. We'll pop another rock over there, increase our maximum HP more. So stun both of you, take out the slime, nice and easy. That guy spawns the bats. We lose attack speed, but we gain damage to all. I think we like damage to all. Another level up. Crazy. So I'm not super pulling into the I'm not super pulling into the regen, though having it be doubled, we'd go from regen per second 1 to regen per second, no, 0.5 to 1 when we're under 30% of our max HP. I'm not sure that's useful. We do have like a resurrection charge. Adding another one could be awesome. Though we could just get loop HP for all of the roadside stuff and kind of gain extra HP that way. I think we do Surveyor. And then we kind of take a look at this. So with the magic damage, you're still worse. Yeah, by a lot. Yeah, we definitely can't take you. Okay, stun everyone. That pretty incredible there. So that's just damage to all on top of our current stuff, which I think we want. We're gonna pop a Chrono Crystal here, which is gonna keep boosting our HP per day. We're up to 30 HP per day, which is pretty, you know, it's not nothing, but it's also, it's more just kind of to retain us. It doesn't really keep us, you know, doesn't make us the best in the West, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but pretend it does. We are going to pop this guy here, and we're going to pop a meadow there. Up to 36 HP per day. Let's up our maximum HP even more. Okay, so here's our damage to all, which is going to come in real handy. Okay, magic damage, counter percentage, evasion, and regen per second. Counter... Well, with so many attacks going off, counter percentage actually is nice. Evasion isn't actually very nice because it won't save us for that much, but regen per second is nice. Could get vampirism, attack speed. I think we just stick with what we have. Okay, he eats him. But we're doing enough damage that he doesn't even get an attack after he finishes him off. Another orb of expansion. We're up to 5 orbs of expansion. So it's 9% vampirism worth 0.5 regen per second. 5% counter and 4 magic damage. I don't think so. Not really worth it. That's just worse. Let's pop you there. Okay. Guess we will also pop. Guess popping you there will also give me more HP per day, which is something we want to look at. They're not going to actually spawn any new people yet. And after this loop, they're going to upgrade anyways. So, it's going to be... Okay. It's going to be just the scarecrows through this area afterwards. Whoa, how did I let this helmet pass me by? Same retaliation damage, no counter but attack speed, and way more regen per second. I think we take that. Same magic damage, attack speed, and evasion. I like attack speed, but I'm not sure... like, counter, I think, is actually going to come quite in handy. Hey, he didn't manage to eat that corpse because we killed him. This axe is just better. Yeah, we take that axe. Even though we are facing some bigger fights, losing the damage to all is not, you know, optimal, but... Okay, they destroyed one of our items, but... We're still going along. We're still full on potions, so we are actually doing okay. Another temporal beacon. Yes, another temporal beacon. Right there seems pretty alright. Adds some new areas, though we could also place it there to make time pass a little faster. We kind of want time to pass faster to help make a few fights, like, you know, max out a little sooner. I think we're gonna pop a temporal beacon here. It's gonna make this goblin camp always maxed out with, you know, 4 guys, but that's kind of what we want for the orbs of expansion. And with our ghouls kind of ending this turn, we do want something to kind of replace them. So he attacked the slime like a dum-dum. Hopefully he doesn't just attack the spiders here. We go for this guy. No, he didn't. Dum 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 dum. Guess we will pop. Guess popping another spider cocoon somewhere around here won't be that bad. One there. I think here, because these are both going to be Count's lands with 2 wheat fields adjacent. So look. Oh, yeah. The HP we're going to be getting is going to be off the charts. Okay, so more max HP. We lose magic damage and defense, but we gain damage to all encounter. I think we stick with what we have currently. We got 2 Oblivions, which is nice. Okay. Okay. I think we want some bookeries. Placing a bookery. Placing a bookery here actually won't will allow us to, you know, shuffle twice when we come over to this area, and when it upgrades, it will allow the bandits to. The bandits will get a book that will spawn with them. Another chest here. Okay, so we lose the regen per second though. All of our regen per second in exchange for some defense and vampirism and 2 more retaliation damage. I'm not sure that's worth it. I think we're gonna just keep going here. Hey, it's a slime, which is probably better for us. Of course, he went for not the guy in charge, but the other one. Okay, so this fight is gonna be tough up here, but I think we just kind of have to take it. So we got the time guy here. So we managed to take this guy out. Please kill him. No, kill. Okay. You're targeting the wrong person. Okay, I think we're gonna take the regen per second from this ring, and then we will actually swap to this, because we now have, you know, the same regen per second. We did get another orb of expansion there. We do have another chance for orb of expansion here. We managed to kill the big man in charge, and that is just better because it gives us damage to all and counter percentage. Ooh, treasury. We definitely want to pop that down. Pop you there. Probably we need some rocks and that kind of stuff in the corner, but I do want to put rocks around the mountain peak for as much max HP as we can really manage. Okay, so this would exchange. I think I like our current setup a little better here. Okay, I think we're actually gonna make that another ghoul right there. And we're gonna keep putting rocks next to this because I really, really want more rocks. Well, more maximum HP, really. Okay, nope. Nope. It's probably gonna eat the vampire man. It's instead of attacking, which means I get to level up. We're going to take Blade of the Dawn because that has some awesome splash potential. Oak bed, heavy, sturdy, and old. Sleeping on it's very comfortable, but be careful not to wake everybody in the house with its loud squeaking. +1 HP for passing the campfire, but maximum HP is lowered by 2% from the base amount. So you gain more HP every single time you pass the campfire, but you have less HP in total. I think, nah, that doesn't seem like a very good thing at all. Like, we may legit turn that into nothing. Like, just recycle that. Let's pop that there. I don't know if I like that goblin camp. But I guess it isn't exactly up to me. Let's pop that there for, we are very focused in this run, so we don't have very much wood. We shuffled our cards once, which I think I like what we shuffled into. We're gonna wanna pause before we move forward here, but we are gonna kill this guy first. So with the Bookery, we do get to refresh quite a lot of our cards. Okay. Max HP, Vampirism. Okay. So we obviously want to pop, I think we do pop an extra treasury down. We do want some cards for the Bookery to refresh. So these 4 cards, do we want to refresh them? Or do we pop, I think we pop this rock and this meadow here. Yes. Save this extra meadow. I think we just pop down that meadow as well. We do just want more resources, and refreshing a single card, nah. Meadow wasn't exactly what I wanted. So lose damage to all but gain evasion and vampirism, I'm not sure. I think we pop another meadow there. We are very interested in HP per day. Please don't steal anything important to me. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so these fights, let's kill the Time Watcher, please. Nope. Okay, we got more Chrono Crystals. Which I guess placing it here, because everything's kind of placed on the other side of the road. Placing it here actually isn't that bad. Actually, we should have placed it here so we could put that there. That wasn't very smart of me. But I guess we do get some more HP per day here. And have a higher chance of spawning slimes. Okay, we did manage to kill him, which I do like. Well, mountains, rocks for more maximum HP. Meadows, wheat fields. Well, I think we are. Bam. We only took a single hit from that. Yes, we're going to continue. We want to definitely. Oh, that's a mimic. Oh no, he just criticaled us. That's not fun. So lose damage to all but gain magic damage. 3 more defense. That would be 5 more defense. We lose damage to all encounter. I think we want the more extra defense, right? Yeah. We are kind of just holding on to more cards than I probably would normally, but we are looking to see if we can kind of get more, couple more synergies going. Okay, so we do have this guy who's kind of scary. Let's pop a village here, and let's pop that there. I think we're gonna keep holding on to some of these meadows. That defense. Another mimic. Mimics do so much damage, that's insane. Well, we gotta take that shield. Regen per second, damage to all. Awesome. Okay. We do want the maximum HP. Less magic damage, more attack speed, gain counter instead of 1 defense. It's probably worth it. I think we are going to continue. Oh, we should probably place down this bookery somewhere. You evaded our morning. Losing attack speed and 1 defense for more vampirism and retaliation damage. I think we want that. I think we're gonna pop a bookery here. Yes. I think we want to place a rock there and place a rock there, but we're not going to interfere much more than that. So we are targeting the slime, so he is going to get away. Refresh these. Another wheat fields there, and we are going to pop another mountain. We do have over 1,000 HP now, and our regen per second is 3.1 regen per second, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. We do want some more vampires around here. And vampires are generally better than seeing these time guys because we can actually kill them for loot. So popping you there, I think, is gonna be good for us. Okay, can you make sure you kill the Time Lord? Okay, that splash damage? No, he runs away. You need to kill Time Lord, my boy. Okay, magic damage, attack speed, counter. The 4 defense and the regen per second is just helping us more at this point. I think we pop another vampire mansion there, because fighting vampires means we actually get loot. Fighting the Time Lords is kind of hit or miss. But we do, and we still get the higher chance of orbs of expansion for the Time Lords. So I'm not exactly saying no to them, but also screw you. Regen per second and attack speed is going to be better, along with some more retaliation. So that's our 3rd goblin camp. This is getting out of hand. With that chrono crystal, we want to destroy you probably. Oh god, this area is getting very, very dangerous. Probably, do we want to add some vampires? Vampire mansion here. I don't like the vampire mansion next to this goblin camp because, but I guess the temporal beacon will always be there. I guess let's pop a temporal beacon here. It's covered by the vampire mansion completely, so we don't have to worry about, getting Time Lords when we don't want them. Healing up for a good amount here. Please, oh, we're not gonna kill the Time Lord, it looks like. Again, no Time Lords here. Kills him right away though. We aren't taking very much damage from this fight, which I guess is good for us. Destroy, I think we destroyed a harpy there. Get some more fights in here. It isn't a 4. I like the regen per second more. Our regen per second is up to 4. Quite impressive, if I say so myself. So that's actually spawning 2 a day, which I guess is kind of not preventable at this point. The retaliation damage actually is very useful against these guys. Losing the damage to all, I think we'll wait till after this fight before we lose the damage to all. Here we go. Retaliation damage. I like the regen per second, personally. Let's pop another rock down there. And I think we want to swap to the Gladius at this point. Do I Oblivion? Probably not. I think we want to, save as much as we can for the Bookery. Huge retaliation damage, but we lose regen per second and attack speed. I really like the attack speed. It's coming in crazy handy. Another village. Well, I think we pop the village here. Yes, I think we pop the village here. It's gonna add another bandit camp. Though it's out of range of a lot of the bandits. Do we see about some Oblivions with the bandits? Bandits tend to gather in groups too small because they spawn every 2 days. Well, I think we want to pop down the rock and the mountain for maximum HP. So that 165, crazy good. Crazy good. 20 retaliation damage. Our regen per second is pretty high, and I like it that way. I kind of want to put some scarecrows down right there. I guess we will keep our hand to refresh. We got Bookeries and mountains. Well, I'd like to keep that. I think the defense is going to save us for a lot more. Yeah, ours is currently way better. We are going to rock, mountains. That's about it for me. Ring. Okay. So this episode is getting kind of long. And I would like to... I think this might be our last loop. This, I don't know if we can... I don't know if we'll survive this now. I'm popping that there so we can heal for more before and after this fight. I'm scared they're really gonna steal, our weapon. Okay, they stole our ring. That is kind of a problem. We have those regen per second and 6% evasion. Damage to all. Attack speed, evasion. Regen per second's good, but with how much maximum health we have, I'm not sure it's going to, save our life in between here and there. I want evasion, attack speed, and damage to all, I think will prove much more effective. Okay, chrono crystals, mountains. We might have to run away at this point. I'm not sure we can survive too many more of these encounters. Though, we could see about maybe taking on the boss. We do have crazy good stats, max HP is through the freaking ceiling. We probably should have put the mountains here. Extending it over here seems like a stupid idea right now. Let's pop that there. I wish we could put chrono crystals there. That would be that'd be amazing. But no. I think we are going to pop a chrono crystal there. Maybe we'll probably should have popped a meadow next to it. What was I thinking? Heal up again. Okay, the stunning really coming in handy here. We're leveling up crazy fast here. Regen per second, defense, damage to all for less. No, I don't think so. Another treasury. Another battlefield. Another... lots and lots of cards. Wait, no, treasury. There is room for a single treasury right there. I think we pop you down. Right, and then I think we pop that. Get a bunch of resources. Gives us a random, basic resource, which I think is pretty nice. Let's pop you there. Get some more HP going. Meadow. Probably, well, meadow there. We want to see about finishing this stuff up, right? Battlefield. We might, do we want to go for another loop? We are full up on potions, but this fight is going to be terrible next time through, but who knows? There's quite a lot of HP going on here, though, as well. I think, I don't know if this is going to be all good. With the villages, if you place them down, you can actually kill destroy the people on a certain tile. So I'm gonna keep this. Looks like we should be good to take these guys on. I'm gonna grab, well, I guess we can pop that down. I don't want to stay here and fight another loop, but I would be willing to maybe fight the boss. Let's crack you open, even if it is with a crappy one of you. No damage. The problem is that our damage just isn't scaling in the same way. Everything else is doing really awesome, but our damage is just not there. I guess we can pop another rock there and see if we can get some damage here. Not really. We get damage to all. And that's just crap armor. Yeah, I don't think we can really do this. I guess we'll place a bookery here and see about maybe replacing some of our cards. But replacing some of our cards would probably be the only chance that I would really go for, another loop, if that makes sense. So, not sure what cards I would want though, so I don't think that's gonna be useful. I think we are going to, at this point, we could fill our entire hand. I think we're gonna do Blissful Ignorance to turn all of that into memory fragments. I don't know what you do with memory fragments, but I think that just is awesome. And I think, I think we came here for Orbs of Expansion. We have 13 of them. I say we retreat. Awesome. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Next time we are going to be, using our Orbs of Expansion. We have 15 of them now, which is crazy awesome. And with Orbs of Expansion, I think our recipe is probably going to be warehouses. So I will see you guys in the next time, where we are going to be changing our supply setup a lot because we get 10 more slots. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you see you there. Bye-bye.